Dennis, how long ago did Kingdom Kids start?
Oh, 6 years ago.
6 years ago. So when was that? That was
June 20th, 2009.
Why did you decide to start Kingdom Kids? What was the moment of decision to do that?
Yeah, the decision was I would have felt that I was not serving the Lord because going to church wouldn't be like I didn't feel that I was serving the Lord, and I just took a decision to start doing something that can be valuable, that I can feel that I'm using my talent to serve God, to help build the kingdom of God.
Oh, good. So then you found a few people that you trusted and started Kingdom Kids with like a board, or did you just start doing something before you?
Yeah, I started it by myself.
Yeah.
And I had some friends come over to help, and then finally we just formed a board.
Okay.
That can help me direct certain things, and then we have so many friends who come over to help teach different subjects.
What did it look like when you very first started?
When I very first started it looked, the only thing that we used to teach them was English, Bible, and then life lesson. Those were the three things that we used to teach them.
On Saturdays, right?
Yeah, on Saturdays, just on Saturdays.
That included picking up trash, or did that start a little bit later?
Yeah, that started a little bit later, picking up trash. We used to do it not as usual as we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
So we used to do it like special occasions when there's gonna be, like Christmas and stuff. We take the kids out to clean. But now we do it at very weekly. We do it weekly.
Okay. And what do you think that is? What does that teach to the children?
Yeah, that teaches them a spirit of ownership. They know Haiti is theirs. This is their country. They need to clean it. And that teaches them that they don't need to throw trash on the ground because they're gonna be the one picking it up. And if the country is dirty, so it's gonna be a shame for them because this is them. This is the country represents them. So we not only have them clean it, so we talk to them about it.
You talk to them about the whole process.
Yeah.
And why we're doing it.
Why we're doing it. Because we believe that the why is very important.
Why they're doing it.
Why they're doing it is very important. As long as they don't discover.
How many kids did you have then?
When I first started? When I first started it was like 30 to 40 kids. The very first time I started.
Okay.
And then we went on to like 100 kids. And after the earthquake and it started growing, the other kids started knowing about what we do. They come. And we started feeding them like every Saturday. We have more coming. Yeah. And for now we have about 400. They don't come some of them don't show regularly, but it's about 400 to 500 kids that we always see.
That rotate in and out.
Yeah, rotate in and out.
So now today, with the partnership you have. Let's go through all the programs. Partnership programs you have with the after school is English. Well, no.
Yeah.
English is just Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so you have dance.
Yeah, we have dance.
Sewing. Sleeping.
Dance, sewing. No, not sleeping. Dance, sewing, music, painting, theater. We cycle a lot. Basketball, soccer. For both little kids and for younger kids and older kids.
Okay, and what do you think all these programs bring to the kids? Like, what is the purpose of this? Why did you want to do it? Why do you think it's good for them?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for them because we're not the one choosing anything for the kids. We have them choose it.
Yeah.
Why? Because we want to give them a sense of freedom that they can be who they want to be. So we're not going to tell them, okay, this is what you need to choose. And when they love something, and they're going to be so good at it. And I believe everything that we're teaching them now, it's a kind of way that we're equipping them so that they can be great citizens and daughters of God, daughters and sons of God, and they can discover their identities through what they learn.
Okay. So through what they do.
Yeah.
And that's not something that's normal to Haitian children in general, the general population of Haitian children.
No. And one of the reasons we started is because seeing that the kids don't really believe in themselves. Yeah. They always think that they are nothing. Mm-hmm. And we would like to instill a trust in them, to know that self-trust in them, to know that they really value something. And they need a reminder all the time, somebody to tell them you work for something. And we can both do that biblically and by finding words in the Bible. Lovely! By finding verses in the Bible to tell me that. Or no. No. Yeah. Bimbado!
Okay. So, then you started the school in response to the fact that some of the kids coming to the after school program and finding their identity, doing all these things, they didn't have a foundation of education, right? When did the school start?
School started this year. I started.
When of this year? January?
No. September.
Of last year.
September of last year. I was the principal of the school before, and
okay.
some of those kids were in that school.
Yeah.
That school is kind of broken.
I see.
And I see those kids that were gonna stay home without going to school, and finally that just came to my mind and said, okay, let me do something for both for the kingdom kids who cannot afford to go to school, that are in the program, and those kids who are in that school that is broken want to be able to make
You're mumbling. You gotta. I can't hear you.
Yeah, for both the kids that were in that school that is broken, and the kingdom kids that cannot afford to go to school. So that was the idea of starting this school.
So right now it's an entirely free education.
Yeah, it's free education right now.
And how many teachers do we have?
We have four teachers. like 4 to 5 teachers. When one doesn't come, we have one to take him over.
Yeah, so you have 4 classes.
You have 4 classes.
Each class shares 2 grades?
2 grades, yes.
Except for the kindergarten, that's the 3 levels of like
yes.
preschool,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you would like to be able to pay a separate teacher for each grade.
Yes.
But it's just not possible at the moment.
No.
Great. Okay. So what do you want to see as the end result of Kingdom Kids? What is like the end goal with the kids? Where do you want to see them? What do you want to see them doing with their lives? Or what are you?
I want to be able to see them being great citizens of this country, that they can take ownership, that they can be in the new generation, they can keep doing what I'm doing right now, investing in the mindset of the little ones, their own kids and kids in the neighborhood. I want to be able to see them living in Haiti so that they can pass down everything they have.
Passing down all this sense of identity,
a sense of
ownership of the country,
and keep doing. Feel very persuaded that what is being done is good, and they're gonna keep on doing the same thing.
So keep investing back in the community.
Yes, yeah. And I want to see them growing right into great leaders that I can send them different places, like Jacques Mel, Jeremy. They can be scattered in the whole country and do work Kingdom Kids program, and each one of those kids can just become like a target on which people can their life can be changed as well. So we want to reach all the community of Haiti.
So I talked to the kids, and a lot of the kids talk about like wanting better businesses and better hospitals and stuff like that for Haiti. And what you're doing here is, I think you're